Hi, this is Richard, and today I'm going to show you how to use your bone. And using your bone in handbags, this is a bone, and using your bone in handbags is knowing how to use it is really quite important. The bone is going to help you get really smooth, clean edges. When you turn, you want your edges to be turned evenly with the same pressure all the way around or down the line. And so you really don't want to use your fingers to turn. Plus, using your fingers to turn is really slow. So to get a really professional look, you're going to have to know how to use your bone. To give you examples of a good turn, I got a box bag here we made some time ago. But as you can see how even everything is and how it's turned, and even though we have a nice cushiony feel and a puffy look here, there's no pull marks where you did it with your fingers. This might have been uneven. So as you can see, this is really nice and even, and you can see the pressure is the same all the way around, and you get a nice clean finished look when everything is turned properly. And so that's an example. And here on this applique for the front closure is a really good example of your turn being proper. And so you can see it's really smooth and even all the way around. And then on your soft bags, you say, "Oh, I'm not going to be turning." Well, you do turn. And here in the outside leather here, you get a nice turn. It's nice and even. It lines up with your lining really nicely. And that's what you want to try to achieve. And you do this turning, and you get a good effect with this turning with your bone. Yeah, this is it, your bone, your folding bone. And I'm just going to show you real quickly what I'm talking about. Now I got two of these, and now one, if you're going to do this with your hand, of course you got to press down, and you're going to pull this with your hand. And as you can see, this is slow. You're gonna end up pulling. Each one is going to be pulled in a different way. So you could end up, if the material really showed it, with pull lines in your turn. And you can see if you were doing a lot of this, doing this by hand would be really difficult or time consuming. And as you can see, you get little knots, and it's not really completely smooth. But if you do it with your bone, you push down, you pull, you use your bone, and you can go right around that, just like that, and get that done really quickly, just like that. Pull that up a little bit, and there you go, and you got a nice turn. And this is how you look. See? There you go. And you get a nice turn, stitch this around the side, and you have a nice applique. And that's how that works. And it's much faster and easier when you're doing straps. It's the same thing. Quick turn of the edges here. Let me see if I got enough glue. And then you can do this really quickly with your bone and your folding bone. And so that's the benefit of knowing how to use your bone really well. And so if you was doing this by hand, it could be really cumbersome. Now, if you don't have a bone, I sometimes use my butter knife, and I get the same effect. So that's a little tip on folding and using your bone, and you get a nice turn and a real professional look. And that's it. Okay, talk to you. Bye. Want to learn how to make professional looking handbags at home? Do you own a boutique and want to expand your line to include handbags and accessories? Have you ever thought about making handbags a career? How to make a designer handbag can be the first step in that process. Learn handbag pattern making and construction online. Join today. Start learning today. Easy, fun, step-by-step video instruction. Great membership option. So visit us today. Howtomakeadesignerhandbag.com. My name is Richard.